back to another wine and cheese tasting with David.
8-Bit Dave.
8-Bit Dave. Right on. So we have two, I think, Merlots today, right? Oh no, this is a Cab Sauv. So I think we're gonna start with this one.
Okay.
This is called Stave Steel. This was gifted to us by our friends Will and Jacqueline. Thank you very much. We're very excited to try it. It is a California wine. I don't know if I mentioned that I did 2018. Yeah, I'm super excited to try it. I love Cab Sauvs. The
back says age brings wisdom. So I guess these bourbon barrels are aged.
Wisdom. That's supposed to like...
Are you a fan of bourbon?
Nope.
No?
I don't like hard liquor. No.
No.
So I don't really know what a bourbon barrel is.
Whiskey.
So do they make the whiskey in it and then afterwards make wine?
Yeah, so I guess the barrels would be recycled, yeah.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah, so that would be the idea. And so the thought is part of the flavor from the process of creating bourbon would be imparted into the wine.
Cool.
And, with the age.
I'm excited. So, like a deep red. It's like I don't even know. It's like a cherry red.
Yeah.
Reminds me of a cherry.
Like a dark cherry.
Dark cherry red. All right.
So here's to friends and Stave Steel.
Yes. Cheers. And our friends Will and Jacqueline. What do you smell? Going in with the taste test.
Yeah, I'm just going in with the taste.
I guess I like to smell it first, just because.
Yeah.
I feel like there's different, obviously, flavors with taste and smell, but I don't know what I smell though. I want to say cherry, but like.
Yeah, so do I. I feel like it smells like a dark, rich.
Okay, it's very smooth. We like a smooth wine over here.
Yeah.
Smoky.
Smooth and smoky. Almost kind of charcoaly, perhaps?
Yeah, charcoaly, I get that.
I think it's great.
Now that we're saying that, it actually smells like smoky as well. For sure. And let's see what it says. I'm
going to have a piece of Havarti, one of our favorite cheeses.
We're doing Havarti and just some German sausage, which is my favorite. All right, so it says, our winemaker masterfully ages 100% of our premium Cab Sauv and rich bourbon barrels for 4 months, which is fun. A smooth, elegant texture. Yeah, I got smooth. Hints of tannin, subtle spice meets signature Cabernet flavors of vanilla and ripe dark berries.
Mm.
Vanilla. Did you get vanilla?
A little bit, yeah.
I don't think I do. I get a lot of like smoky. Was there smoky?
Did you get that little bit of
what is
a tannin? That's
I feel dumb. I whisper.
Tannins are from the seed in the grapes and from the grape peels, right?
Oh yeah, the peels. Yeah.
So like the dark richness in red wine is from the tannins, and in fact, if you make other wines that aren't grape based, like let's say you wanted to make apple wine, a lot of people add in just a tiny little bit, like a 1/4 teaspoon of tannins into the apple wine.
Okay. Yeah, the Havarti goes good. It's a creamy cheese. We've had that before.
All in all, I'd say this is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely good. You know what? I think this would be great with a massive steak. Yeah. I love
juicy steak.
Yeah.
Honestly, like the color of the wine, a choo-choo went by.
A choo-choo?
I don't know if you can hear the choo-choo, but the choo-choo's
I don't think I picked it up on camera last time.
Oh! It's really good. I don't even want to open the other bottle.
But we got such a big story behind this other one.
We do have a very nice story about the other one.
That was Stave Steel.
Oh yeah, okay, so price point on this.
I don't know, it was a gift.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
I don't know.
If only there was some site on the line where you could see what the price of something.
What's that from?
The internship.
Oh, the internship. Yes.
It's with Vince Vaughn
and
Owen
what are you
Wilson.
opening?
This
All right.
is
So this is my favorite wine. One of my favorite wines. Because
before you spill it, let's put the cap on there.
Okay. So this is Wolf Blass Yellow Label Merlot. It's a South Australian 2019 vintage. I started drinking this wine before I met him.
The story behind this is I like Wolf Blass as well. I mean, it's a readily available commercial wine from Australia, and they have several great wines. So Melissa and I met on Plenty of Fish.
Woo! Not sponsored.
And what had happened is she was going to come over and I was going to have something to eat, like a charcuterie board or whatever, just some meat and cheese. And I asked what kind of wine she would want. Since when we started talking, one of the reasons why she started talking to me was I said I grow grapes to make wine. And she had mentioned she would really like to have a bottle of Wolf Blass for
Merlot.
supper, the Merlot. And it's not as common here to find, like the Cab Sauv is, stuff like that.
It's a little more difficult to find the Merlot.
And she had told me that if I could find a bottle of this and have it there for supper, that she would marry me.
Yep. And I haven't even met him yet.
So I thought, well, I went to the store and sure enough, it was sitting there on the shelf.
And about 3 years and probably a handful of Merlot bottles of Wolf Blass, I'm engaged. Or we're engaged.
Yeah.
What do you got smelling? What do you smell? What do you got smelling?
I smell like almost a touch of apple and plum, along with like dark cherry flavors. I don't want to go to the dark cherry. Like obviously it's Merlot. Everything's like dark cherry, you know.
It's crisp. See, it's more like it's
clean.
It's clean and crisp. Yeah. I really like my dry wines, but I don't consider this very dry wine. No. Cab Sauv is more dry. Well, this one is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not as dry as what we've had before.
I don't know. I feel it's somewhat dry.
But it's good, yeah. I don't know what kind of flavors I'm picking up, though.
It's not as heavy as the Stave Steel. Like, I feel like this could go with a lot more things. Like this you would want with like a nice dark red meat. And this you could have with red meat or even chicken. It's just a little bit lighter.
Yeah.
You know, like you can almost, I don't know if the camera picks that up, but it's just a lighter.
I don't know, like, I can't like get any notes or anything. I don't know. I'm not working today. I think I've like, I don't know if it's because I've had this too many times that I just can't like pick anything up, or because I have had this obviously.
Well, I tasted the grape tannins.
Okay,
like,
what does the bottle say?
There's a slight
interesting
bitterness to it.
I like this. So it's a fragrant plum, which is kind of what you said, plums and apples. I think he read the bottle.
No, I didn't. Although I should have.
Blueberry.
Yeah.
No. Spice. It says spice. Yeah, I got spice. Spicy. Supple varietal tannins in this rich medium-bodied wine with soft velvety finish.
Yeah, and it is soft and velvety.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so the price point on this one then?
I think that one's around $16 Canadian.
No, I think it's like more 20.
I'm pretty sure it's around $16 Canadian.
It's really good.
Which would be 12 American or perhaps less in the States. I know there's less wine taxes.
I'll throw it up on the screen.
Definitely one of my go-to faves. I feel like this summer we're going to have to fire up the grill down by the riverfront. Put some charcoal on there. Mm-hmm. And maybe get one of these like the Stave Steel or something else. And just get a nice fat steak. And just slightly sear it over charcoal.
Can we do a mukbang? I guess not.
I don't know.
A mukbang? Should we do a mukbang?
It just sounds odd to me.
It's okay, you don't have to watch us eat. You just watch us drink wine.
Yeah. Anyways, I could just picture it now. the searing sizzle over charcoal. And you know what? I've heard so much about propane when it comes to cooking meat. Like, oh, taste the meat and not the heat and all this kind of stuff. But
taste the heat and not the meat?
Taste the meat and not the heat, right? Because when you cook over wood or charcoal, it imparts a flavor into the meat. And so you actually taste the heat in the meat. And so I feel like I actually like the flavors of charcoal. Like charcoal wood or even those little briquettes. When you cook, I don't care if it's a hot dog on it. It just tastes better. Like I love cooking pork chops over top of charcoal.
Applesauce?
Yeah, with applesauce. And I put a lot of butter on it while it's cooking. And it just sears in. And it's so good. And just salt and pepper. You don't need anything advanced. And if you want to take it advanced, I've done it with peach jam before. That's pretty good too. Just with the charcoal, the peach jam. Oh, I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. So this summer we'll definitely have to do that.
We'll change up our scenery a bit, but that scenery is just as beautiful as this is.
Heat things up a little by the fire and watch Melissa taste the meat, not the heat.
I feel like this is getting dirty. Yeah. If you guys have any, if you're watching this and you have any suggestions on what kinds of wine we should try, I know we've only really done reds. I just feel like red is more of like a wintry comfort. I think I've said this before. Wintry comfort wine, and I gravitate more towards red wine. And I find that a white wine is more like a summery crisp kind of thing that you drink with ice. So I don't know, but if you have a suggestion,
I feel the same way. That and Chardonnay, as the French would say, c'est pipi. I don't care for Chardonnay. It's piss.
Is it?
I don't like Chardonnay. I don't know what it is about Chardonnay. I don't like it. If anybody's drinking Chardonnay, put it down. Find something better.
Thank you again for our friends Will and Jacqueline for gifting this beautiful wine. If you guys haven't tried it, you definitely have to try it. And if you made it this far, leave a wine glass emoji in the comments down below, because then I know that you actually watched my video. And we'll talk to you guys later.